Hello and welcome to today's service. In today's video, we look at the book of Genesis. What insurance lessons can we draw from the book? Let's look at a few of them. The book of Genesis, found in the Bible's Old Testament, contains many valuable lessons and stories that can be applied to various aspects of life. While insurance, as we understand it today, is a relatively modern concept, we can draw some broader principles from the book of Genesis that can be relevant to the concept of insurance. Here are a few teachings from the book of Genesis that can be applied to the topic. Lesson 1: Stewardship and Responsibility. In Genesis, God entrusts Adam and Eve with the responsibility to care for and cultivate the Garden of Eden. This highlights the importance of responsible stewardship and taking care of what has been entrusted to us. Similarly, in insurance, individuals are encouraged to protect their assets and take responsibility for mitigating risks that could potentially harm them or their property. Lesson 2: Preparation and Planning. The story of Joseph in Genesis provides an important lesson in preparation and planning for unforeseen events. Joseph, through his interpretation of Pharaoh's dream, foresaw a time of famine and advised the Egyptian government to store grain during the years of abundance. This enabled them to survive and thrive during the subsequent years of famine. This story emphasizes the importance of planning and preparing for potential risks and disasters, which is a fundamental principle in insurance. Lesson 3: Protection of Loved Ones. The story of Noah's Ark in Genesis teaches us the importance of protecting our loved ones and ensuring their safety. Noah diligently followed God's instructions to build the ark and gather the animals to protect them from the flood. This story highlights the value of taking proactive measures to safeguard the well-being of those under our care, which is akin to the objective of life insurance, where individuals seek to financially protect their families and loved ones. Lesson 4: Restoration and Recovery. The story of Job in Genesis and his subsequent restoration after suffering numerous losses demonstrates the concept of recovery. Job's faith and perseverance are rewarded, and he is blessed with even greater abundance than before. This can be related to insurance as a means of helping individuals recover from unforeseen events, providing financial assistance and support during difficult times. Lesson 5: Consequences of Actions. The story of Adam and Eve's disobedience and subsequent expulsion from the Garden of Eden teaches us about the consequences of our actions. It emphasizes the importance of making wise choices and understanding that our decisions can have long-lasting effects. In the context of insurance, this can be related to the concept of risk assessment and understanding the potential consequences of certain actions or circumstances. Lesson 6: Trust and Faith. The story of Abraham's willingness to sacrifice his son Isaac demonstrates trust and faith in God. Despite the difficult task set before him, Abraham remained obedient and trusted that God had a greater plan. This story encourages us to have faith in uncertain times and trust that things will work out. In insurance, trust is also essential between policyholders and insurers, as individuals rely on the assurance that their claims will be honored and that they will receive the support they need. Lesson 7: Fairness and Justice. The account of Joseph's rise to power in Egypt highlights the importance of fairness and justice. Despite facing numerous trials and injustices, Joseph remained steadfast in his character and eventually gained a position of authority. This story reminds us of the significance of treating others justly and advocating for fairness in our interactions. In the insurance realm, fairness is crucial when it comes to evaluating claims and ensuring that policyholders are treated equitably. Lesson 9: Unity and Cooperation. The narrative of the Tower of Babel teaches us about the consequences of human pride and the importance of unity. As the people sought to build a tower that would reach the heavens, their language was confused, and they were scattered across the earth. This story underscores the value of unity and cooperation, as working together towards a common goal can yield better outcomes. In insurance, collaboration is vital among policyholders, insurers, and other stakeholders to create a stable and efficient system that benefits everyone. Lesson 10: Redemption and Forgiveness. The story of Joseph's reconciliation with his brothers after their betrayal is a powerful lesson in redemption and forgiveness. Despite the harm they had caused him, Joseph forgave them and embraced them. This story teaches us about the transformative power of forgiveness and the possibility of redemption, emphasizing the importance of healing relationships and moving forward. In insurance, forgiveness can be related to the concept of claim settlement and providing individuals with a fresh start after a loss or accident. Conclusion. While the Book of Genesis does not directly address the modern concept of insurance, its teachings can be applied to various aspects of life, including the principles of responsibility, preparation, protection, and recovery. These principles align with some of the fundamental concepts of insurance and can serve as a moral foundation for understanding the importance of managing risks and protecting oneself and others. In conclusion, while the concept of insurance, as we know it today, did not exist during the time the Book of Genesis was written, there are several valuable lessons that can be derived from its stories and teachings that have relevance to insurance principles. The Book of Genesis emphasizes the importance of responsibility, preparation, protection, and recovery, all of which align with fundamental concepts of insurance. Lessons from Genesis highlight the significance of responsible stewardship, taking care of what has been entrusted to us, and mitigating risks. They also underscore the value of planning and preparing for unforeseen events, as well as protecting and providing for our loved ones. Moreover, the book teaches us about the consequences of our actions, the importance of trust and faith, fairness and justice, unity and cooperation, and the transformative power of redemption and forgiveness. While these lessons may not directly address the technical aspects of insurance, they provide a moral and ethical foundation for understanding the importance of managing risks, protecting oneself and others, and maintaining trust and fairness within insurance practices. By applying these teachings, individuals can approach insurance with a sense of responsibility, preparedness, and care for others, promoting a system that fosters support, recovery, and well-being. Overall, the lessons from the Book of Genesis remind us of the timeless values and principles that can guide our understanding and practice of insurance in a way that aligns with our moral and ethical convictions.